Hello and welcome to myfinanceteacher.org. Today we're looking at Bitcoin. I think there is a good chance that Bitcoin has given us at least a short-term bottom on the 30th of September at the price of around 77.50. Since then, a couple of days ago, Bitcoin has retested that price level, but it is at a nice and healthy price above 8,000 at the moment. So in this video, I'm going to go through the reasons why I think Bitcoin might be a nice buy at these prices. But before I do that, a quick reminder to subscribe to the channel. Before we continue, let me remind you guys to subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and click that bell notification. Thanks a lot. Once you've finished with this video, hit that like button, and of course remember to leave your comments as well. Talking about Bitcoin, for multiple years, Bitcoin seems to follow these couple of months cycles. For example, if we look at what has been happening since the beginning of 2019, we see cycles that last somewhere around a couple of months. The most recent cycle started at the end of July, and as I mentioned, there is a good chance that it has finished at the very end of September. And the first reason for me to think so is the normal duration of these cycles. From the end of July to the beginning of September, that would actually be a couple of months, which is just within the normal time band for these cycles to give us a cycle low and enter an advancing phase of the next 2-month cycle. A second reason for possible rally in Bitcoin is that we've seen a Bollinger price crash recently. That was at the end of September, and the crash has tapered off for now. So having tested one of the extremes of the Bollinger Bands, it might be time to go in the opposite direction to the upper level of the Bollinger Band. That's what happened at the beginning of June when Bitcoin retested the lower range of the Bollinger Bands. In the middle of July when Bitcoin crashed through those lower range of the Bollinger Bands. And even more recently at the end of August, even though that was not a cycle low, a retest of the lower range of the Bollinger Bands was followed by some sort of a rally in the short term. Going back into slightly more distant history, in November last year, once the Bollinger price crash has tapered off, we did see a slightly lower low. So there is a chance of another lower low happening over the next week or 2 weeks. And we're going to talk about that soon. But what followed is a retest again of the upper range of that Bollinger Band. So that is another reason why I think Bitcoin might rally over the next few weeks, at least into a retest of the upper range of the Bollinger Bands, which would be above $10,000. The third reason is the position of current price versus the moving averages. Look at this 50-day moving average, for example. Price is somewhat stretched below that 50-day moving average, and even in the very hard part of the bear market of 2018, whenever price was somewhat stretched below that 50-day moving average, it did tend to go back at least to that level or even higher within the next rally of those more or less regular 2-month cycles in Bitcoin. Looking at the longer term average, looking at 200-day moving average here, in June this year, Bitcoin of course was stretched far above that 200-day moving average. The rubber band, so to speak, of the price was pulled too much to the upside, so a retest of that 200-day moving average is only normal, and it has happened. So in the next week or two, hopefully we'll see price above that 200-day moving average. Although there is always a chance of a lower low, and as I mentioned, we're going to talk about that in a minute. For now, I just want to finish with the fourth reason why I think Bitcoin might rally over the next few weeks. And that is the fact that Bitcoin has been quite oversold all this time at the end of September and very early October. This oversold level is actually recovering a little bit, so soon we might actually see price follow RSI higher. So I personally, over the last couple of weeks, have been entering into relatively nice long positions in Bitcoin, and I think they should work out well. What if they don't? What if we're going to see a lower low in Bitcoin? Well, there is a chance that this ongoing 2-month cycle continues for another short while. And that is why, as I repeat from time to time in my videos, it's important to manage your risk level. It's important to use stop losses. The nice thing about current setup in Bitcoin is I think there is a relatively low risk entry point where the price of 82.50 at the moment is not that far below the logical stop loss here at 77.50. So if Bitcoin does go back at least into this consolidation area of around 10,300, that is a 25% upside. with a stop loss of only about 6% below current price. I think that is quite a nice risk-reward ratio, so I would suggest thinking of some long positions. And once you've given it a thought, let me know what you think in the comments below. Your opinion is always welcome. I'm looking forward to learn new things from the comments. Remember to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and good luck in your trades.